Have you ever felt like giving up on sewing just because of a mistake? Or maybe you even have a whole basket full of sewing fails that you don't know how to face. Today we're seeing how. Sewing is a beautiful hobby. It's useful, it's entertaining, but when something goes wrong and you don't know what to do, it can be really frustrating. And here in Sewverse, we sew a lot, we do lots of things, and we also make mistakes sometimes. So, a few times, many times. And this is why you need to subscribe, because this is real sewing. It's such a pity to have unfinished projects and to leave them in the corner of the room just because they didn't turn out great or as expected. You've invested money because the fabric cost you a lot, probably. You've invested your time and you've invested effort. So let's see how we can face them and how we can start doing something with them. And the first thing you have to do is take a break. When something like this happens, we get really frustrated and we think we're not worth anything. Like, we are not good for sewing, we are not good for nothing at all, and we won't be able to do anything at all. So the first thing is to not be hard on yourself and try to relax and think about something else. Take a break. Stop sewing at that minute because you won't be able to do anything right at that point, and you'll be able to come back when you feel relaxed and motivated. And once we feel able to face it, we're going to be analytic, not critic. We're not going to criticize ourselves. We're going to analyze what's wrong with the garment or the project in general. Let's call it project and not garment. It doesn't have to be a garment. So we're going to extend it and see what's wrong with it. Maybe it was a bad cut. Maybe we didn't leave enough seam allowance. Maybe we didn't cut it on the grain, so it's twisting. It's sort of not settling well. So that's loads of different things that can go wrong. Maybe it was the thread tension. Maybe it was not the proper fabric for the project we wanted to do. So maybe we needed a lighter fabric or a thicker one, depending on the project, or maybe something a bit more elasticated. So let's think, let's take notes, and let's see if we can fix it, or if we, on the other hand, can transform it into something else, because the fabric is always going to be useful. Think about what it did work. This is really important. Maybe you did choose the proper fabric, and maybe it's not your fault, but the pattern you chose. So, not that you chose it wrong, but that it is wrong. So all of this is important because it's a confidence boost. We all do loads, 1,000 of good steps. We take 1,000 of good decisions. And we cannot let one mistake ruin all of this. We've done a few things properly, so think about that, because it's a confidence boost and you feel much better and much confident when you tackle another job. And now it's rescue time, and we're going to take notes of the steps we're going to follow. We're going to see our project. For example, this one is a pair of linen trousers that I made for when I was pregnant, but I forgot to leave the bump room. So it didn't fit, of course, and now that I haven't got the bump, it should fit. But I'm not sure, so I am thinking that maybe I have to add a panel on the side seams to give it some room. Maybe I can add a bit of material on the back. So all of that is the possible solutions that it has, and you have to think about that. And it's not like a fail. Don't think about a fail. It's like a challenge. So we're not being blind, and we're not forgetting that we made a mistake, but we're trying to be kind on ourselves and to make it work. So don't think about it on the wrong side. Like, don't be cruel to yourself. Just give it some room, and with nice words, it can work. And now that we know how to tackle it, we're going to do it really slowly and calmly. We're going to place pins, or we're going to even baste if that gives us more confidence. I don't like basting, but it is useful. So we can sew it with no surprises, or we can even have a look if we have some fabric left and try on that, just to see if what we're doing is worth doing. And of course, if you're not sure, you can always have a look at some videos on YouTube to see how people do it, or you can look at some books, look up information about how to do a certain kind of sewing technique that you're not confident about. And of course, don't try to do it perfect just for the sake of it. You don't have to do it perfect. You're just learning, you're just doing it, and you're doing a lot by trying. It's not that you cannot do it perfect, it's just that perfect is not the aim. The aim is doing it, the aim is learning, and we don't have to point out mistakes. We don't have to compare ourselves with other people that maybe have been sewing forever, and I'm sure those people make mistakes as well. So again, enjoy the process and don't be hard on yourself. And if after all of this you've tried and it doesn't work, don't just give it up. Try to transform it into something else. Maybe a blouse that is too tight can be a cushion, or maybe you can make some patches or lining for a handbag, something. You can do something with that fabric. Don't give it up. So I don't think you're going to stop sewing just because of a mistake, won't you? And this is what it's all about, learning. Don't be hard on yourself. It can be done at first trial. It can be done perfectly. So just try to think that it's a learning project. We're all learning. And even people who know a lot encounter difficulties at some point. So don't be hard on yourself. And if someone gives you a compliment, just accept it. Don't answer with another, pero bueno. So don't be hard on yourself just for the sake of doing it. It's just a really bad habit, and we have to stop doing it. So let me know down in the comments any sewing mistake you've recently made, if you've been able to face it again, to give it a solution, or if you're going to transform it into something else, or maybe you need ideas, and here maybe we can help to give you ideas on what to do. So let me know, and don't forget to subscribe, to give it a like, to share it with someone who might enjoy it, and to follow me on Instagram, because there are I upload different things from here. And I'll see you around. Bye. Pero bueno.